I think the diversity of women in telco is getting better, but when I come to conferences in particular, it's I guess eye-opening to see like the proportion of women to men. I started just researching, are there women in wireless communities? And there's actually one called Women in Wireless, which I'd never known about. So I think, maybe one of the big opportunities is, people that know about these communities, men or women alike, sharing this information, encouraging other women to join, because I think through women being connected to other women in these communities, they'll have confidence and conversations that they didn't feel part of before.
I think that because it's very much seen as a technical environment, it's not an industry that women are exposed to as much. I think men are generally more comfortable with the technical space and have always been. So I think it's got to be a shift from quite a young age to shift women into a technical space and be more comfortable with technical. I think women always think that they're not good at it, so rather not be exposed to it. And also get an understanding that it's not just the technical aspect, that there's a lot more to it. So maybe an understanding of the industry. It's still seen where I'm from as quite a new industry. So in South Africa it's still quite a new industry, so I think it's quite unknown still. So yeah, I think it's got to be from when they're young. It's got to be exposure and an understanding of that technology is not this big scary place, that it's actually just a logical process that people go through in your mind.
It's quite interesting because, I've been in this industry for a long time, not to give my age away or anything, but it's a male-dominated industry, and it's been like that just simply over IT in general at the end of the day. And I think women generally aren't seen on the technical side, so I think that may have been a little bit of a shift where they are becoming more and more involved. And the idea would, and it would be great to see the exposure more at a C-level and an executive level in terms of being exposed in the market to be able to drive things. So without sounding too sexist, but I think there's a lot of potential out there. There are a lot of women that are currently working out there, and it would be great to start seeing a lot of them come through. And I think it's the confidence levels when generally speaking that you're not sure whether they actually understand the technical stuff, and it's just how the market's evolved through the years. I think there is an emerging market happening, and especially around Africa and New Mexico's and an Asian market. So we are picking up bits and pieces, but I think we could encourage some of those women to start coming through, to start sharing some of those experiences. And I feel they're pretty much on par as to where everybody else from a male-dominated entry has been at the moment. So it is challenging, I won't lie about that. And I think it takes a little bit of encouragement as well, and maybe that's what we need to start bringing that out.